Guys, we have a big breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Marjorie Taylor Greene is blasting. She is calling out Joe Biden. She said this: look, we know you're crazy. We know that. We know you're crazy. But stop trying to start World War III. Boom. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here, guys. So you have Trump allies are coming out. They are furious. You have the world is furious, and Biden is trying to start World War III. All right, so he's like, what, 60 days away from stepping down and Trump entering as the 47th president of the United States. Please share this video and subscribe, hit that notification bell. All right, so on his way out of office, Joe Biden is dangerously trying to start World War III by authorizing Ukraine to use of US long-range missiles into Russia. The American people gave a mandate on November the 5th, 2024. Against these exact America last decision and do not want to fund or fight foreign wars. So we want to fix our own problems. Enough of this. It must stop. Marjorie Taylor Greene has put out this message to Biden. The world knows you're crazy, man. We know you're crazy, but stop trying to start World War III. All right, and the reason why they are calling Ukraine, they're giving Ukraine the green light to use our long-range missiles. The reason why they're doing that now at the very last minute is because they saw Trump won. Trump has won, and he is going to be the 47th president. Ukraine, for the past 12 months, Ukraine has been begging Biden, please, please, let us fire long range towards Russia, please. Biden said no, because it would start World War III. At the very last minute, he's giving Ukraine the green light. All right, so Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, a Georgia Republican, writing on X, on his way out of office, Joe Biden is trying to start World War III by authorizing Ukraine to use of United States long-range attack missiles into Russia. Now, they want to hit the capital. They want to hit the capital. And they want to hit St. Petersburg. Now, those are the two main cities. It's like this. It's like Vladimir Putin calling Cuba president and giving the green light to Cuba to fire Russians' long-range missiles towards Washington, D.C. and New York City. It's just like that. That's how big the story is. All right, so it says here, the American people gave a mandate on November 5th against those exact America last decision and do not want to fund or fight foreign wars. We want to fix our own problems. Enough of this. It must stop. So it's not only her, but you have other people, venture capitalist and co-host of the All in podcast, David Sachs, also posted on X and wrote, President Trump won. He won a clear mandate to end the war in Ukraine. So what does Biden do in his final 2 months in office? Massively escalated. Is his goal to hand Trump the worst situation possible, World War III. Now, responding to Senator Mike Lee, a Utah Republican, who wrote on X that liberals love war. They love war. And war facilitates bigger government. Billionaire Elon Musk retweeted Lee's post with the message, true. While Donald Trump has not yet made a statement on Biden's decision, his eldest son, Donald Trump Jr., wrote on X, the military industrial complex seems to want to make sure they get World War III, going before my father has a chance to create peace and save lives. Gotta lock in those trillions. Life be, well, he said certain words I can't say. But again, we want peace. We don't want, again, we are done. We are through with war. We don't want this. We didn't ask for this. Again, billions upon billions were sent to Ukraine in the past 3.5 years, I think. No, 2.5 years. I mean, over $100 billion. ATAC, HIMARS, missile defense system. I mean, we sent them a whole bunch of stuff. In return, what do we get? Almost 1 million dead. We're talking about soldiers combined, Russians and Ukrainians. I mean, it is brutal. What do we gain out of it? Once Biden leaves office, what has Biden succeeded as president? Did he won the war? Did he stop Vladimir Putin? No. No. He didn't win. Actually, it made it a lot worse. Now, before he leaves, he's like, you know what? Before I leave, let me drop the hammer on Moscow and St. Petersburg. And then I give it to Trump. This is really sad. It is extremely sad. Someone needs to stop Joe. Someone needs to stop him. I mean, hey, Joe, we don't want this. We don't want it. We don't want this. Don't fire. Don't give Ukraine the green light. We don't want it. We want this to stop. Enough is enough. But they don't listen. They don't listen. I live in the state of Florida. You think we got any help by the Biden administration when it comes to Hurricane Helene or Milton? What about the people in North Carolina? What about the people in Hawaii? What about the people in Ohio, the train derailment? Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk wrote on X, Biden is trying to start World War III. This is pathological and totally insane. U.S. weaponry should not be used to fire into interior of Russia. Imagine if Russia supplied missiles to fire into America. Exactly. I mentioned at the very beginning of this video, just imagine Vladimir Putin calls Mexico or Cuba or Venezuela. Let's say Venezuela. Hey, Nicolas Maduro, you still have my long range, right? Yes. Okay, fire them towards D.C. and New York. Just imagine that. That's how big it is. That's how important this situation is. It's like Putin firing towards D.C., giving the green light. This is insane. It is insane, guys. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has previously said that if he were at the negotiation table with Vladimir Putin and Ukrainian President Zelensky, the war between the two Eastern European nations would end within 24 hours. Unbelievable. I mean, we want this to end, but we have someone right now still in power. And boy, oh boy. It's just very concerning. After he won this year's presidential election, Donald Trump wasted no time and called Zelensky and Vladimir Putin within the first few days. Zelensky recently told Ukrainian outlet that Donald Trump return to the office makes it certain that the war will end sooner. However, critics warn that a rushed settlement of the war could favor Vladimir Putin. The Biden administration has pledged to continue strengthening U.S. military support for Ukraine in the final months of his administration. United States Secretary of State Antony Blinken confirmed Wednesday. So in other words, they are saying they're going to be sending as much money as possible to Ukraine in this final 2 months. The announcement follows intensifying Russia's attack, mostly recently a Russian missiles and drone strike on Kiev, marking the first such attack on the Ukrainian capital in 73 days. But this has been going on for 2.5 years. This is not a shocking news to me. This has been going on for a very long time. All right, so this is where we are right now, guys. The Biden administration fears that more North Korean soldiers could deploy and booster Russian forces. You have Vedant Patel, a U.S. State Department spokesperson, told reporters last week that Washington remains incredibly concerned about the Kursk development. The Kursk is a region inside Russia. Inside that region, you have Ukrainian forces, Russian forces, and North Korean forces. Now, there is great battles going on there. And that's the reason why Joe Biden is giving the green light to Ukraine to open fire because of North Korea. That's their excuse. All right, guys. So, again, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she is saying, look, we know you're crazy. Everybody knows this. But stop trying to start World War III. Knock it off, man. We're not trying to get all this given to Trump. Knock it off. But again, what do you expect? The Warhawks, they want to leave a final message before they leave. They're going to drop the hammer on St. Petersburg and Moscow. Now, Vladimir Putin said if that happens, they will respond with nuclear. And I'm not trying to scare no one here, but that's what they said. Anyway, guys, that link will be in the description box. Again, for those of you that want to support or contribute to the channel, we do have the PayPal link in the description box. Also, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. So if you guys want to check out the live stream, it's only $1 a month. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.